What's up, everybody? Cloud9 Man is back once again. Today, we are back on Welker Farms. And we're gathering straw. We're going to take the straw and turn it into silage, and then we're going to take the silage and turn it into mixed rations for cows eventually. Very time consuming, so one thing at a time. I've been using the windrower. And well, you can see those rows are a lot bigger. So that's where I'm heading now. Hey, what's up, Hodge? Thank you for stopping by. I'm back at it again. Gathering up this straw. Take it to the mixer. Make some silage. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Just got home from work a little bit ago. Beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. Not real hot, but pretty nice. I actually been working on the coffee challenge, figuring out how that goes. Yeah, right in the middle of the week. Yeah, I got started on the coffee challenge, and I just realized you got to make $20 million. So that's more than a challenge. That's going to be hard to do. So I don't know now if I want to do it. I'm kind of having second thoughts. But I did get started on it, and I don't know, 20 million, that's a pretty big goal. But you can make quite a bit if you know, get started out right. You gotta have one field or one farm, 3 fields, 1 barn animal, you gotta have coffee production and food production. So if you get all that going, the 20 million would come pretty quick. But it's going to take some work to get that going. Yeah, it's a healthy goal. 20 million. I guess you can do whatever you want to on the side, but has to be no PC mods is one of the rules. But you can use all the other mods as long as it's not a PC mod. And that's a challenge for me, not having some of the mods. Alright, another full load. And if we open this, we'll do a save, just so I don't forget. And right here we are doing the straw to silage. So you put the straw in, it makes the silage. Looks like we got 13,000 liters. And we've got 232 liters of straw. So that's constantly turning that into silage. Then we're going to take the silage over to that mixer over there. But we're going to have some hay. So that's one of the goals that I've got on here, is to get some grass, make some hay, then we can make mixed rations. And after we have mixed rations, we can get cow of some kind. I don't know. I'd say the combine's full too. Forgot about that. No, he's not full. We shall continue. No, I gotta plant some. I got a field right there. So I gotta plant the grass and then cut it. So, long-term goal. Definitely. I guess I could hire a worker to plant the grass while I'm doing this, but But the workers, you can't get them to just plant part of it. It's like they want to plant the whole field. Which makes sense, you know. But I would like to keep some of it separate. I don't want it all grass. Yeah, if I plant it myself, but if I use the worker to plant it, they try to go through the whole field. I guess I could cut it in half or section it off. That might work. Just to keep them from doing the whole field. That's not a bad idea, really. Get them planting, let it be planted. Then I just gotta cut it and mow it. And hey, Mama Bear. I've been working on the coffee challenge. I got it started. I recorded everything from the beginning. Mods. Kind of started out like you did. Sold some of those containers that won't be using. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 20 million. That's a lot. But if you get the coffee going and you got the food going, it won't take long, I guess. It's just a matter of getting all of it going on. Yeah, I've started one. I'm going to record the whole thing and try to maybe upload one a week or two, maybe. I don't know. I kind of just copied what you did. So far, anyway. And then I went and got the wheat. I got it cut down. Yeah, if you get that coffee going, that's big time. You can make some good money. You just gotta get it all going. I figure if I can get 2 videos a week out, maybe doing a 45-minute video, I'd be doing pretty good if I could do that. Well, if I do the cattle or cows, I'm gonna have to have more stuff to make the silage and all that stuff. I could probably just roll this. I've got it messed up a little bit. Yeah, so we can cut the trees then, right? Make money. I mean, I ain't looking for no cheats or nothing, you know, but if wood's involved, I can do that. But yeah, that wood chips, and I guess you can do honey and bees and all that stuff. So if you put in the right stuff, it 20 million won't be too bad. I started with the farm. So we can cut the trees on our own property and stuff then and make money from it. Because those trees were giving me a lot of lag next to the field. Right. But the goal is to make $20 million. Yeah, if there's a lot of wood on there, that would be a quick way of doing it. I've never did the coffee before, so that would be interesting to do that. I figured it was full, and I left this tractor running. Should be another full load of wheat, or close to it. Maybe not. This is on multiplayer. If you guys wanted to join me, you're more than welcome. I tried to take out the ones I knew were PC mods on this also. Yes, I did. I didn't have time to watch it, but I did go to it and looked at it. I seen you have a one for the Zero to Hero also. Yeah, I was gonna start watching your next episode, that episode 2 or second one, after the how to. and just kind of see what you were doing on it. Right now, yeah. Yeah, I'm turning it all into silage. Saving the wheat. I may sell it later. Or use it. I haven't watched any of the Zero to Hero. Yeah, I haven't put anything in except for the mixers and the silo. So it's still pretty much a bare map. I need a place for the animals and a lot of grass. I guess I could cut grass around here and get quite a bit. I don't know if it grows back on. I think if you cut it, it stays cut. I don't know. It seemed like that's the way it worked on 22. But I can't remember. Alright, so this should be the last load of this. And we've got a lot of straw laying here. A lot of straw. I do have a windrower. Yeah, I figure for now I'm just gonna make silage till I get enough silage to start moving it over to the other mixer. But you gotta have the grass. I don't know if you don't have to put straw in for the cows on anymore, I don't think. Seemed like you did on 15 and 17, but it changed, I think. 19 maybe you still had to. '19 was good. I like playing it. If you could have added 19 into 22, that would have been great. I'd I'd trade 25 for that, both of those. Well, we've cleaned off this much of the field. Probably. Yeah, probably will. It's been a while since I did the cows. The whole thing. This makes the process a little faster, but it still takes a lot of time on this. Yeah, I haven't did it on nothing on 25 really. Not like I did 22. So that's what I'm planning on doing here. I want to check things out, see how it goes. Get the cows and see what kind of stuff we got left and maybe get some more animals. I don't want to get a lot of cows, maybe like 50. Before I used to try to get 200 or 300, and it was really hard to keep them all happy. Yeah, the milk production, I remember, was it 19 or 22? I think it was 19. I had it going so good. I remember putting in to make the silage. I would get the corn and cut it up and put it in that to make chaff or whatever. And I'd put it in those silos and drive over it and drive over it and drive over it to pack it down. I used to get stuck so much. Spend a lot of time doing that too. Get stuck, have to go get another vehicle to get it loose. But they made it easier with the mixers and newer machines, I guess you could say. Yeah, I hate that. You got to be careful with those updates. If you update the map, I done that on um, can't think of it now. Piney Run logging camp. I had fun making that. I still got it on 22. I was to the point in the story where they burned the trailer down. Yeah, I remember once it happened, and I didn't realize it, and I went back to the game, and there was trees where I had cut them down before, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, what happened? I know these trees didn't grow. Yeah, yeah, you could bail this up. This would be a good amount of money, probably. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do all of it if you're going to have the animals. I could buy the silage, and do all that, but I figure it'd be better just to make it. Yeah, make the food, and then what you got left, go ahead and bale it up, sell it, or use it if, like I said, I don't remember if the cows need straw or not. It might be according to what pen you use, or but it's going to take a lot of silage, so I don't know. The straw don't seem to be making very much of it, just a little bit. Which I haven't been doing it a long time, so I mean, the game's running on slow anyway. I'm gonna speed it up. Put it on 5. That's what it starts on. Yeah, it's a time consuming game. That's for sure. I put a lot of hours into these games, especially back when 15, when I was playing 15, I mean it was hours and hours and hours. I remember the first time I couldn't figure out how to make the rations because you had to mix it yourself. I think it was 2 straw, 1 hay, 1 bale of silage. I can't remember the recipe, but that was a long time ago. I remember when I first seen the mixer, I thought, oh yeah, that's great. It automatically puts the right amount in for you. I remember making rations with one of those little mixer wagons, and I put 2 hay and 1 straw and got messed up, and it wouldn't work. Oh, I was so mad. I couldn't figure out how to get it to empty it out because it wouldn't put it in the trough for them because it wasn't the right mix. Yeah, that made me furious. I searched the internet to see if I could find how to do it. Nothing. So I sold the mixer wagon and bought a new one. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, I sold it and I bought a new one and started over. Sometimes you gotta do that, you know. But I also looked up how to, the right mixture so that I knew what I was doing. But it worked me to death. I had to load them with the front loader. So you're trying to load everything with the front loader into this mixer. And by the time I had so many cows, by the time I got it mixed up, they were starving, you know what I'm saying? They were ready to eat. So I would pour it in there, and by the time I'd get it mixed up again, they're already out. It was like it worked me to death. I couldn't do nothing else then. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of hours. Yeah, if you've ever had cows back there, especially on 17, 15, it was hard. You had to do a lot of work. And I would fill the barn full, so it was a full herd. 50 or whatever it would hold. And they were just taking the rations as fast as I could put them in there. Then you start running out because you're not growing and doing your other stuff. It's like crazy. The mixer was well needed. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably been done for a minute. I'm gonna switch over. Wrong one. that was close. No, I don't. Is that a DLC? No, I don't have those. I don't have any DLC for this one. That's good. They should advertise that the Cowboys didn't lose. They tied. I bragged about them not getting beat at work today. They didn't get beat. They just didn't win. I think we'll get to see a good game this Sunday. Now that I'm done with the wheat, I'm gonna turn this one off, go back up here, and I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, they were surprised to hear me say they didn't get, I was happy that they didn't get beat. They didn't lose. They just didn't win. Pretty good view in here. Kind of feels like you're in a tractor. That'll make you dizzy. think I'm gonna get the grass started now. Is it? Oh yeah, I see the warning on my YouTube now. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, I believe. Hope it straightens back up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to adjust my bit rate on YouTube. It's not straightening up, that's for sure. Hopefully it got a little better. I'm gonna have to adjust it when I get a chance. I think the bit rate's too slow. That might be what it is. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can't section this off and let the AI plan it. The rest of it. Oh, it's doing it again. Sorry. I'll have to work on that, sorry. Yeah, it's lagging still, I see it. I'm not sure why it does it sometimes and not always. Yeah, it's not gonna stop doing it. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Appreciate the likes. I'm gonna try to see about this bit rate here on YouTube, why it's doing this, and I'll get back with y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'll see you later. Have a good evening.